Have you ever had a door slammed in your face only to discover that it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Today, we're going to dive deep into the art of turning the tables on rejection, inspired by none other than the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Imagine living in a world where every no doesn't knock you down but propels you forward. Rejection, a word often associated with sting, can become your stepping stone to greatness. It's not about cheating fate, but understanding that sometimes the universe's no is a hidden yes to something greater. Do you feel overlooked, ignored, or underestimated? It's time to rewrite the script. In this video, we'll break down 13 powerful lessons that teach you to harness the power of rejection. We're not just talking theory here, these are practical, real-world strategies that you can apply in your daily life. Before we start, let's ensure this wisdom reaches as many people as possible. Like this video and activate the notification bell. This tells YouTube that you find value in what we're sharing. Now, let's embark on this transformative journey together, ready to turn your rejections into your greatest victories. 1. Ignore them. 2. When life turns its back on you with indifference, don't shrink, rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty, it's a powerful statement of your self-worth. Picture this: someone decides you're not worth their time. That's their loss, not yours. By choosing not to interact, you're saying, I am worth more. It's like holding up a mirror, silently reflecting their behavior back at them and showing that it doesn't affect you. How do you do this without bitterness? Simple. Focus on your life, your goals, your happiness. Dive into activities that enrich you, whether it's reading, sports, learning a new skill, or just enjoying the company of those who do value you. It's not about revenge but about reclaiming your energy and investing it where it matters. Sometimes, it hurts when someone ignores you, but instead of dwelling on that pain, use it as a catalyst for growth. Build a fortress of self-respect and let their indifference bounce off it. You're not just surviving their rejection, you're thriving despite it. This approach not only shows emotional maturity but is a testament to your inner strength. Remember, your worth doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see it. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their silence. 2. Don't react emotionally. Rejection can sting, tempting you to react and let your emotions overflow. But here's a secret weapon from the Stoic manual: composure. When someone rejects you, it's tempting to let frustration or sadness take the wheel. Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece, offers a different path. It suggests adopting a composed and reflective response. This isn't about suppressing your feelings but not letting them control you. When you're ignored, instead of getting upset or seeking validation, take a step back. Ask yourself, why does this bother me? Often, it's not the rejection itself but our own insecurities that hurt us most. Here's where we need to be practical. They're ignoring you. Breathe. Reflect on why this moment doesn't define you, it's just that, a moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our actions and responses, not on others' behavior. So stay polite, stay kind. If you feel the need to reach out, do it with genuine concern, not expectations. This approach isn't about being passive, it's about owning your emotions. It's recognizing that your self-esteem isn't tied to others' approval. Your power lies in how you respond, not in how others treat you. That's a game changer. Adopting this mindset isn't easy, but it's transformative. When you master composure in the face of rejection, you're not just handling a difficult situation, you're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't depend on external validation. It's a journey towards self-confidence, where you learn to value yourself regardless. By doing this, you show real strength and resilience, and guess what? That's incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who are self-assured, those who don't crumble at the first sign of indifference. So by keeping your cool, you're not just coping, you're thriving. You're becoming someone who can face rejection and turn it into a stepping stone for personal growth. That is the Stoic way. 3. Erase them from your mind. Detachment becomes a powerful tool in your arsenal. This isn't about forgetting or pretending that the rejection didn't hurt, it's about channeling that experience into something transformative. Start by acknowledging the rejection, feel its impact, but don't let it anchor your thoughts. Like a skilled sailor navigating through stormy seas, use the waves to guide you forward, not to sink your ship. Transforming rejection requires a shift in perspective. Imagine rejection not as a barrier but as a detour sign, guiding you toward new paths and possibilities. Join our Stoicist journey at Buy Me a Coffee. Support with a donation or as a member and have a voice in our community. Every coffee fuels our mission to share wisdom. Be our pillar, make a difference today. Dive into activities that enrich your spirit and broaden your horizons. Immerse yourself in a book that challenges your thinking, practice a sport that tests your limits, or engage in a community project that offers a new perspective. These aren't just distractions, they're stepping stones for self-discovery and growth. Each new experience carves a part of you, making you more resilient and adaptable. Also, cultivate a circle of positivity. Surround yourself with people who elevate and inspire you. In their company, share your aspirations and listen to theirs. Such interactions create an environment where mutual growth thrives. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth, it's an invitation to rediscover and reinvent yourself. As you navigate this journey, you'll discover that what once seemed a painful rejection was actually a push toward a more fulfilling path. 4. Demonstrate your worth. Rejection is also a test of your resilience. Instead of wilting under its weight, see it as an opportunity to reveal your mettle. The next time you're overlooked in a meeting or ignored for a promotion, take a moment to breathe instead of stirring up a storm of self-pity or bitterness. Channel that energy into constructive action. Work on a project that highlights your skills or offer to lead a new initiative. Your worth is not diminished by others' lack of vision, it's an opportunity to shine brighter, undisturbed by the shadows of disdain. Remember that old saying, when one door closes, another opens. That's not just a platitude, it's a plan of action. Rejection is not a reflection of your worth, it's a redirection to where you're more needed. If you're overlooked for a role, perhaps it's the universe nudging you towards something that aligns better with your talents and passions. Use this as a catalyst to reevaluate and realign what your core strengths are and how you can pivot to leverage them fully. It's about creating your own success story, where each setback is a setup for a comeback. This isn't about plastering a smile over disappointment, it's about embracing the full spectrum of emotions and then moving forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When faced with rejection, practice empathy both for yourself and others. Perhaps that colleague who overlooked you is dealing with their own insecurities. Extend understanding not as a weakness but as a testament to your strength. Grow from these experiences. Reflect on them, learn, and then, like a phoenix, rise from the ashes of rejection stronger and wiser than before. Thus, rejection is not the end of your story, it's a plot twist that pushes you to become the most authentic and resilient version of yourself. Face it head-on with the wisdom of the ages and the vitality of youth, and watch how it transforms from your greatest fear to your best ally in personal growth and success. 5. Cut off contact. When ignored or rejected, your instinct might scream to fix it, to reach out, to close that gap. But here's where you change the script, embrace the silence. This isn't about playing games, it's about reclaiming your power. When you choose not to bombard them with messages or calls, you're taking a step back. This pause isn't just for them, it's for you, to recalibrate and to remember that your worth isn't tied to someone's approval. This silence is not passive, it is active and strategic. You're not waiting, you're reflecting and growing. It's a time to refocus on your goals, your passions, your life. Think of it as a reset button, giving you clarity and strength. This period of no contact isn't cold or cruel, it's a boundary you set for your peace of mind. It says, I respect myself too much to chase or beg. This mindset isn't just stoic, it's empowering. It speaks volumes about your self-esteem and confidence. Ultimately, consider the silent message you're sending in a world where instant responses are expected. Your silence can be intriguing, even attractive. It shows that you are not easily disturbed, that you have a life full of interest and priorities beyond this rejection. It's not about making them regret or come crawling back, it's about showing that you are solid, centered, and not easily swayed by external validation. This approach doesn't guarantee a change in their behavior, but it ensures a change in yours, making you stronger, more centered, and ready to face what comes next with grace and poise. 6. Prove them wrong. Proving them wrong is not just about showing others their mistake, but proving to yourself what you're truly capable of. It's about turning a no into your fuel for growth. Suppose someone doubts your abilities in a specific skill or task. Here you have the opportunity to hone that skill, not for their approval, but to surpass your own limits. Dive into learning, practice tirelessly, and display a level of competence you didn't even know you had. This isn't about a grand revelation for the skeptics, it's about quietly building a fortress of competence and self-confidence. Now imagine the impact of your actions over words. You don't need to announce your plans or progress. Let your results speak for themselves. If you're considered lacking in creativity, undertake a project that showcases your creativity. If you're labeled as uncommitted, let your consistent actions be your response. This silent revolution of self-improvement is not a battle against others' perceptions but a crusade for personal excellence. And when you change the narrative the world has about you, it also changes. The true essence of proving them wrong isn't about changing their opinions but transforming your own self-image. Your journey of self-improvement will not only surprise others but redefine your understanding of your capabilities. This isn't just about proving them wrong, it's about redefining what it means to be right for you. On this journey, the greatest victory is the realization that the only validation that truly matters is the one you give yourself. 7. Go out and have fun. The true essence of life shines brightest when we step out of our comfort zones. Embracing joy is not just about having fun, it's a strategic move to build resilience in the face of rejection. The typical reaction might be to withdraw and ruminate on the bitterness of the experience. Here's a twist: counter that instinct by deliberately seeking joy. This isn't about ignoring your feelings, it's about giving them a new playground. Whether it's exploring a new hobby or revisiting an old passion, the act itself becomes a statement of defiance against the weight of rejection. Humans are social creatures, and there's immense power in shared experiences. On your journey to leverage rejection, remember the value of your tribe. Invite friends for a hike, join a community art project, or simply share a meal. These moments of connection do more than just lift your spirits, they affirm your place in the tapestry of human interaction. Every shared laugh, every exchanged story is a subtle reminder that you are more than the sum of your setbacks. You are part of a broader narrative, one that thrives on connection and shared resilience. Here is where the real magic happens. Step into the unknown. Rejection may feel like a closed door, but it actually opens many more. Try a cuisine you've never tasted, visit a neighborhood you've never explored, or attend a workshop on a topic unfamiliar to you. These experiences are not just distractions, they are opportunities to grow. Each new experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable, more empathetic, and better equipped to handle the curves life throws at you. Remember, the goal isn't to forget rejection but to grow from it, turning each no into a stepping stone towards a richer, more vibrant life. 8. Build your social status. Imagine you're in a room, almost invisible, ignored. Here lies your hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to turn such moments of rejection into catalysts for personal growth. Instead of seeking validation, focus on self-improvement and community involvement. This isn't about climbing a social ladder, it's about climbing your own ladder of self-development. Activities like physical fitness, exploring hobbies, or advancing in your career aren't just tasks, they are your tools to carve a stronger and more resilient self. Think about sharing your journey not for applause but for connection. When you talk about your interests or achievements, let it be a bridge to finding others who resonate with your story. This isn't a strategy to gather followers but a sincere attempt to find like-minded individuals. By engaging in volunteering or networking, you're not just adding lines to your resume, you're weaving a tapestry of meaningful relationships. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, where personal growth and contributing to the common good are intertwined. When building your social status, intention is key. It's not a quest for popularity, it's a journey to becoming a better version of yourself. Every step you take should be a step towards improvement, with a ripple effect that enhances the community. This shift in perspective is crucial. It's not about being seen, it's about seeing growth and in turn, helping others grow. This Stoic mindset is a powerful tool for navigating the modern world, turning the tide of rejection into a powerful wave of positive transformation. 9. Act as if they don't exist. When ignored, sometimes the strongest response is a quiet one. This isn't about being petty or cold, it's about respecting your own peace. If someone chooses to overlook you, let them. Don't waste your energy trying to catch their attention or initiate a conversation. Instead, redirect your focus. In a social setting like a party, this might mean turning to someone who values your company. Start a conversation there. It's about recognizing that your worth isn't defined by someone else's acknowledgement. In the inevitable intersections where you must interact with this person, maintain professionalism. Keep conversations brief, to the point, and devoid of personal depth. This isn't about one-upmanship, it's about showing up for yourself. By keeping it strictly professional, you're not giving room for unnecessary drama. It's a stance that says, I'm here for what's important, not for the games. This approach helps you stay focused on what matters, keeping you grounded and unaffected by indifference. Ultimately, if the disregard continues, embrace the power of walking away. This isn't a defeat, it's a strategic retreat. It's about understanding that your energy is better invested elsewhere, in relationships and pursuits that bring you joy and growth. By choosing not to engage in a one-sided struggle, you're not just moving beyond a person, you're moving towards better opportunities, healthier interactions, and a more peaceful state of mind. Your response to indifference isn't a sign of defeat, it's a testament to your strength and self-respect. 10. Give them the silent treatment. Choosing silence in the face of rejection isn't about gaining the upper hand, it's about maintaining your dignity. Stoicism teaches us to use silence not as a means to provoke or manipulate but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and you respond with silence, let that silence be a period of introspection. It's a time to understand your feelings, sift through your thoughts, and find clarity. This isn't about punishing the other person, it's about preserving your inner peace. In this silence, there is a profound opportunity for personal growth. It's not about shutting down, it's about opening up to yourself. Stoicism encourages us to use these moments to reflect on our virtues, our values, and how we want to interact with the world. It's an opportunity to ask ourselves, why does this bother me? What can I learn from this? How can I grow? This kind of silence is constructive, not destructive. It's a time to strengthen your character and align your responses with your principles. So, if you choose to remain silent, let it be a conscious choice, rooted in self-care and wisdom. It's a decision to avoid engaging in behaviors that are beneath you, such as manipulation, vengeance, or pettiness. Instead, embrace the Stoic call to temperance and self-control. By choosing not to respond, you're not just ignoring another person, you're attentively listening to yourself. It's a practice in maintaining your composure, focusing on your personal journey, and embodying the Stoic ideal of serenity in the face of adversity. 11. Don't beg for attention. Do not plead for attention in the face of indifference. The Stoic way is not to beg for attention but a call to anchor yourself in your self-esteem and independence. When someone ignores you, it's not a signal for you to perform more intensely for their attention. Instead, it's an opportunity to look inward and reaffirm your own value. Stoicism teaches us that our self-esteem should not be a pendulum swayed by others' attention. It's about being steadfast in your self-awareness, knowing your worth is not up for negotiation. Engage in your passions and pursuits with a heart full of self-sufficiency. It's not about showing off so someone realizes what they're missing, it's about realizing for yourself what you bring to the table. Commit to activities that fulfill you, connect with people who appreciate you, and cultivate a life you are proud of. This is not a passive act, it is an active, vibrant embrace of your own life. It's about being so involved in your own growth and happiness that the need for external validation begins to fade into irrelevance. So instead of chasing fleeting attention, invest in yourself. Build a life you're content with, regardless of how others perceive it. Let your confidence and self-assurance in what you're doing become an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your sense of self-worth. 12. Be kind but emotionally distant. When faced with indifference, choose to respond with kindness but keep your emotional world fortified. This isn't about being cold, it's about protecting your inner peace. When someone ignores you, it's natural to feel hurt or frustrated. However, Stoicism teaches us to greet such moments not with emotional turbulence but with a composed heart. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or simply wish them a good day. But do so without the weight of expectations. Your kindness is a gift, not a transaction. Maintaining emotional distance isn't about building walls, it's about drawing lines. It's understanding that while you can control your actions, you can't control how others respond. This distance is not a sign of weakness but a mark of strength and self-respect. It's a conscious choice not to let another person's actions dictate your emotional state. By staying kind yet detached, you are saying, I will not let your indifference disturb my balance. This approach not only protects you, it empowers you. This path of kindness combined with emotional detachment is a powerful embodiment of Stoic wisdom. It's a balance that allows you to interact with grace and yet remain firm in your own emotional integrity. It's a demonstration of respect for yourself and others, and a testament to your maturity and understanding. In this way, you navigate through life's rejections not with bitterness or pain, but with an unshakable sense of inner tranquility and dignity. 13. Do not reveal your struggle. When someone ignores you, the temptation to showcase your struggles can be overwhelming. However, Stoicism teaches us the art of maintaining our composure. It's not about pretending everything is fine, it's about internal resilience. Showing that it doesn't affect you is not a facade, it's a reflection of true inner stability. Continue with your life with the same vigor and determination as before. It's not a performance for others but a testimony of your own strength. This approach is not about denying your feelings. Acknowledge them, but do not let them captain your ship. Let calm and assurance be your guides. It's about controlling what you can, your actions, your responses, your behavior. By continuing your life confidently, you are not only showing others your strength, you are reminding yourself. It's a subtle but powerful way to affirm that your sense of self-worth is independent of others' opinions or actions. Essentially, by not revealing your struggle, you are embracing the Stoic philosophy of emotional resilience. It's not about hiding your emotions, it's about managing them in a way that maintains your dignity and self-respect. It's a demonstration of wisdom and integrity, showing that you are grounded in your character and not swayed by external circumstances. Your response to rejection is not just for the world to see, it is a mirror that reflects your own strength and stability. We've journeyed together through the twists and turns of reverse psychology, discovering 13 powerful lessons about transforming rejection into a tool for your success. Remember, every no you face is a step towards resilience, a lesson in Stoicism that teaches us to channel our inner strength. Now, I challenge you to apply these insights in your daily life. Embrace rejection not as a setback but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. I look forward to hearing your stories of triumph. So, subscribe, activate the notification bell, and leave a comment below. Share your journey, your victories, and even your struggles. If you are at a loss for words, simply write "strength in adversity" to show you have overcome our session. Your interaction feeds this community, guiding us towards wisdom, understanding, and, above all, the art of turning every challenge into an opportunity. Here's to mastering the art of Stoic resilience together. Stay steadfast.